Welcome to another presentation from the SNHU History Department. I'm Learning Community Facilitator Natalie Sweet, and today we are discussing the concepts of themes and trends. As you are learning in your history class, historians search for connections between events to better understand how the past unfolded. The way that they do this is by identifying themes and trends. To identify a theme is to identify a topic that appears again and again over the course of a period of time. For example, let's say that you are studying the sinking of the famous ship, the Titanic. You are interested in survival rates. As you move through reading various primary and secondary sources on the subject, you notice that the topic of class comes up several times. Exploring this theme of class can help you better understand survival rates on the Titanic. Here's how. After identifying a theme tied to our chosen historical event, we can now look for trends to further understand who survived the sinking. This is an important piece of information if we hope to understand the significance of the Titanic in history, and if we hope to understand why this event so captured the public's imagination both then and now. We can think of trends as historical patterns. History does not repeat itself. If it did, we could predict the future. But patterns can be detected. To understand survival rates on the Titanic, we want to look at historical patterns involving the theme of class. When looking at class, we realize that prior to the sinking of the Titanic, one's social and economic class in Europe was rather rigid. One's place in society often determined the type of life one experienced, how one interacted with people of other classes, and how one was viewed. On board the Titanic, first, second, and third class passengers experienced different traveling accommodations. They were sectioned off from one another on the ship. First class passengers could not move about the ship as they liked, but second class passengers could not wander to first class, and third class passengers had to remain in their designated area. More significantly, once the ship sank, one's chances of survival improved depending on one's class. First class passengers received the best chance for survival, and some in third class were barred from reaching the lifeboats. People of all classes died, but the heavy loss of life among the lower classes could not be ignored. By studying historical patterns regarding class prior to the sinking, we can better understand how, as the Titanic sank, first-class passengers had a better chance of survival. As you can see, selecting a theme and identifying trends connected to that theme can help you better understand historical events. If you have any questions after watching this presentation, visit the SNHU Connect Exploring History Learning community. There, you can join in discussion with your fellow classmates and access other resources related to your history classes. Until then, I'm Learning Community Facilitator Natalie Sweet, and thank you for listening.